YouTube was popping. East Finance, hosted by yours truly, Mike. What's going on, everybody? Everybody, what's going on? So I did wake up early, then went back to sleep. Woke back up, went back to sleep. Got up, took a quick shower, brushed my teeth, and left. I left the house at around 5:36. Went to get gas. Hopped on the highway. I literally got to the flea market at around, I don't even know, maybe 7 or close to 7. It was not like last week. Last week it was tons of vendors, tons of people, extremely hot and very bright. Sun came out. Today it was like gloomy. It felt like a November. It felt like a November day as far as as far as the weather goes. It felt like more like late October, early morning, and it looked like a late November day. But I liked it. I liked it because it was kind of chilly. Sun wasn't beaming because I don't like the heat. I don't like the sun. And only thing is, wasn't that many vendors, but my GI Joe lady looked out for me. For those out there who may know GI Joe, she came across this. She said this is it. Last week she said the same thing. This week she says this. So maybe she'll find more. And it's funny because I need both of these comic 3-packs. So speaking of her, this one here has Steven Horror Show, Dragosky, Sergeant Stalker, and Stormovec. And it's a 3-page comic book in there. Then here you have Dinah or Dana, I think that's her name. Colonel Brockhoff and Shrage or Shrage or whatever the fuck his name is. But anyway, so you got these two here. And I also got these books from her as well. So I'm not going to say what I paid for it. She gave me a good deal. This stack of comics is worth what I paid for all 3 items. Either one of these 2 items is basically, basically paid for all this. Either one of them. They both sold on eBay for over $160. People are asking anywhere from 300, anywhere from like 170 to a little over 300 for this one, and just about $50-$60 under it for that one. But they both sold for over 160, both of them. So basically, either one of these paid for everything I got here. So that it was. I mean, as far as quality go, it was a great day. As far as quantity go, wasn't that great because I don't got a lot of stuff. But considering what I paid for the stuff, not bad. From here to this, I paid $45 for all this. These two, I got hooked up for 15, but when I looked them up, they don't go for shit. I mean, they both sold for under $5 or about 5 each. But like I've said it once and I'll say it again. There's always rhyme to my reasoning. There's always some kind of intellectual strategy to my rhetoric on what I buy. So I thought these were worth around at least 10, 15 each. I was sadly mistaken. They both sold on eBay between $3 up to like $21. So I put them in a $5 range. So basically, I overpaid by $5 for these, for the both of them. But hey, it is what it is. Again, how I do it. I have a whole bunch of Marvel Legends stuff, so I would probably just sell a whole everything. So that's why I did that. This guy, I got from Monster Bill. They had this at he went to the Toy Estate sale as well. I believe this was sold on Saturday because at the pre-sale it was there. But when I saw the price on it, I was contemplating on buying it, but I saw a whole bunch of other stuff that I wanted. So that's why I left this behind because I didn't think somebody would pay for it or pay that price for it. He didn't. He got a discount on it, but whatever. These I got from the guy got the Eagle Force stuff, John, that I got last year. I became mad cool with him, and I got this stuff from him. So I got these 3 and these 3. So I got the Clubber Lang, this Bebop and the John Rambo with the blackface. Uh-huh. And then I got this from my boy Kenny. I'm not, when it comes to people that I mention their names and I know, I'm not. I don't say what I pay. Well, I'm not. I don't say what I paid for this stuff. But I left this and I was like, you know what? If it's still there, I'll come back for it. They just go to show how cheap people are. He only had $20 on this thing, and it is the 83 version because he's got the swivel arms. But still, no. Even to get this guy, not complete, but he's got the helmet. I mean, even to pay $25-$30 for him, you're gonna pay around $35 or $40 for him in this condition at any convention anyway, especially a G.I. Joe show or a show where somebody has a lot of G.I. Joes, because this is 83. This is basically a year after the Real American Hero line launched, and they only made 12 figures, and then they remade those same 12 figures the year later, and all they did was change the arms and make the arms swivel. So great. This I just thought it was cool. This little pamphlet, this came with some of the vehicles back then, along with this one. So grab both of these. You know what I'm saying? So this guy I very rarely buy from. He plays a lot of decent music. Nice guy, but a lot of his prices are just a little outrageous on stuff. And he wasn't there. I didn't intentionally do what people do to me. People wait for me to leave my spot to come back and ask people that's watching my spot how much something goes for, because they either think I'm overcharging them or they want to try to get over. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that case here. I've seen these books and I actually collect these. I have these downstairs. I don't know if I need number 2, 3, 4. Is there another book here? No. So they had these, and I asked her, well, how much are the comic books? And she said, oh, the comic books are, what did she say? They were $1 each. But I guess there was the front books, because this was like in a stack somewhere else. And when she came over and looked at them, she was like, oh, yeah, I think it was the ones in the front, not these. And I just had like a look in my face. And she said, well, you know what? I'll do $1 each on them. I said, okay. I said, yeah, well, that, you said $1, but it's your stuff. Because I've made mistakes like that too, where I set one price and it was another. I mean, it happens. Just like when you quote somebody a price and then somebody else asks you a price and another person, then you go back to the original person and you forget what you told them because you already done set like 3 or 4 prices with other individuals. So that happens. So I don't think she did it intentionally, but she fixed it. So that was cool. So I got number 2, 3, 4, and number 14. So here is 2. Here is 3. I think I have 2, 3, and 4, but I just took them anyway just because I do have the books. This, by the way, feels really, really nasty and messed up. And then you got Batman versus Hawkman, and then you got Shazam versus Superman. Then here's number 14. Pretenders of the Throne. That's fucked up. And then here, I thought this was actually going to be a decent book. This book is only worth $1, about $1, 31 cents to $1 more than what I paid for it. So I paid $5 for all 5 of these books. And this book is literally not even worth the fucking cover price. Sold on eBay. That sucks. Well, whatever. All right. Now again, with the G.I. Joe lady, I call her G.I. Joe lady because I got these and these books. So here you have, instead of maximum, you have minimum carnage Omega number 1. It's only like, it's like a $5 book. It's not like spectacular. Then we have here Snake Eyes Storm Shadow number 15. That's like a $10 book. I looked it up on eBay, sold. Then we have here number 18, I believe. Then we have here number 21. Yep. Then here, I just took it because it had G.I. Joe next to it. Danger Girl and G.I. Joe. So you got Zorana right on the cover. Number 4. Cover number A. Then we have here G.I. Joe number 1. Cover B. Then we have here G.I. Joe number 183, excuse me. That looks like Flint with, what the hell? Interesting. Number 183. Then here we have G.I. Joe. Oh, number 187. I think that's Jinxed. Then we have G.I. Joe, The Cobra Files, number 1. This is the lowest book here. Next to that Honeymooners book. This book is worth like a couple of bucks. Literally like $2 to $3. So G.I. Joe lady, she told me just give her $50 for the stuff. So I paid $50 for this. Well, that stack of books and these two. John, I got about same. So I paid like $50 for that. So 50 and 50 is 100. 45. So already we're at 145. I'm not gonna say what I paid for this. This was part of this deal. This was 10, and he was 80. So I got just a little over $200 into this, which is not bad. I guess you could say another 40 or $50. I mean, it doesn't matter. These, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. This is the Cannonball Run game. I love this fucking movie. I'm an old man, so I remember this movie very well. And he just passed away recently too. No, that's not him. I'm thinking of the other dude. But anyway, well, who knows how long he passed away. But I'm pretty sure he's gone. Almost, I think everybody up here is dead. Everybody on this box. Dean Martin's definitely dead. Don DeLuise is dead. Roger Moore definitely dead, I believe. Adrian Barbeau, I have no idea who the hell she is. Of course, Sammy is dead, babe. I'm dead guy. And Burt Reynolds is gone. Then who remember this? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? When I saw this, I had to have it. Now, this other guy, Caucasian kid, younger than me, he has like a very feminine voice. Like, I don't know if he intentionally does that on purpose or I don't know. But he definitely needs a good couple of testosterone shots because his voice is annoyingly gay. And what I mean by that is like, you know how like when you got transvestites that try their best to make their voice sound womanly, that he talks like that. And me and John was looking at each other like, what the fuck? Like this guy, like what? Does he have a set? Was he born with testicles or something or what? I don't know, but it was very annoying. And he just a nice guy. He wasn't rude or disrespectful to him or anything. But you know, I was like, why? I was like, yo, this guy wanted $10 for these games, and I was like, yo, some people are just fucking idiots. You know, a lot of people just say, oh, they know they rather wait and see. I don't understand people, but whatever. And then you got here the Littles. I do remember this. I remember this cartoon. So I left the Happy Days because I come across Happy Days all the time, and when I do come across them, they're like $5, $6-7. So I didn't want to pay John 10. He probably would have gave it to me for $5 anyway, because when I was leaving, it was still there. But I don't even know if these are complete. I just took them because I love that fucking movie. And I think part 2 had Jackie Chan in it. Then come on, man? Who don't remember this commercial? You gotta be an older person to remember this. Where's the beef? And this is cool. All three of these are kind of unique because you don't come across them or see them a lot. At least I don't. And I come across a lot of shit. So I grabbed that, and to be honest, I didn't even realize his shorts are ripped the fuck up. So I'll take them downstairs with I'll try to clean them up as best as I can. Clean up Rambo's face. Clean up this Bebop. This I paid $10 for it. Carnage. He should be worth at least $15 more than that. I know that for a fact. He definitely got to be at least, yeah, I'll say about $15 more. He's got to be like a $20, $25 figure, maybe even more. He's not no 10 or 15, even though that's what I paid for it. You know, Kenny hooked me up with this. I'm not going to say what I paid because I'm just not going to do that. This guy, I brought a huge collection of like 2 years ago, or I think it was more than 2 years ago. It was the TurboGrafx 16 shit. I brought a lot of stuff off this guy, and you know Bobby was there. Not well, you know Bobby I've brought GI Joes from, but he hasn't really been having anything. You know, he seemed like, I mean, you know, whatever. You know, I already saw his stuff. I didn't even know that was him there because I was just so busy fixated on this guy. So when I looked over, I think he said, "Hey, what's up, Mike?" And I said, "Oh shit, what's going on? I didn't even see you there." I think he got a little offended. I didn't mean it like, "Oh, you don't got shit" or whatever, but sometimes you can understand why some people don't get along with him. Because he kind of like, I don't know, maybe it was just me or whatever, but I didn't really, whatever, who gives a fuck. I didn't even look at his spot because the last couple times I went there, he didn't really have much, but he did say that he was getting rid of a lot of stuff, so I guess he was just going in with the remainder of whatever. So it was nothing there that piqued my interest to collect and or sell. So plus this deal was a steal. I mean, come on, man. A complete low light and Sub-Zero. Low light is about a $25, $30 figure all day complete. Sub-Zero probably about $5 to $10 less than him. So both of these together, you figure they're both worth about, let's say, I'll be nice and say $50, which is not. Let's say that's 50 right there. So the rest of this shit, it's like I got a $5 profit already. You got the Iron Sheik. He's got to be like a $15 figure. Junkyard Dog in his condition, probably about 20. That's easily about $30, $35 right there. These guys probably about fucking 15 for both, or 10 and 5, who knows. Either way you look at it, I got my money back either or. So that was a good thing. So that kind of helps. All this stuff kind of helps me get this for free, considering the fact that I paid 15 for these. I mean, he wanted $10 each. And now looking at what they sell for what they sold for online is crazy. Because these are not worth anything. But whatever. This was $80. And you know, I got a couple of 18 scale pieces. So I might keep him in the box. The other ones are loose, so I'll just take them out. I don't know. I'll figure one thing or another. So anyway, y'all, that's everything here. So again, 50-50 is 100, 80, 180, 180 and 15 is 195, 195 and 45 is 240, 240 and 10 is 2, oh my God, I can't count, 250. And I got these two, so 255. So I basically paid $255 for all this stuff. That was the quickest I've ever fucking counted and got my calculations right. So $255 is what I got into all this. Now I did meet up with Jerry's Mat and we did a deal. We did a deal for about $300. And I was like, wait a minute, I know I had some other thing. So I did find the other thing that was in the trunk. It must have went way back in the trunk because as I was putting this stuff in and folding my cart, I looked and I was like, oh shit, and that's when I saw it. So I have two of the Glamour Girl, is it Glamour Girl? Whatever, but it was the Dragon Queen. So I meant to sell him one, and that package posable Pee Wee Herman doll. But you know, the price I wanted for the stuff and the price he wanted to pay, we were a little off. So, but anyway, you look at it, it's like I made $45. So, or like it's like I did a trade. The stuff you could say I made. In a way, I'm looking at it like, you know what? I made a trade and made $45, just about, because the $300 I got from him, plus the $255 I spent on this stuff. So you figure I made like a $45 profit, or $45 cash basically. And in reality, it's like I lost it because I put $50 in. I put $40 in gas going and coming. So you could say I basically just went down there to do a trade for this stuff. And the stuff I gave or sold, I mean, if I had to choose between the stuff that I sold and this stuff, of course, I would take this stuff all day. Not only because a lot of G.I. Joe stuff intrigues me. This is worth about $300 easily, just for the two of them. So there you have it. This ain't worth shit. He's a keeper. These I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet, but you know, there's money here. I'll probably put like 20 on him. And I'll probably put 20, 25 on him. I'll probably put 20 on both. Because somebody's going to say, would you take 15? So I might do 25 and 25, to be honest. So, but if any way you look at it, whatever. Who gives a fuck? You know, whatever. Mr. T. He's easily like fucking $20. But I'm going to say 30 and 10, just to be on the safe side. So that's $40. 10 and 10, same shit to me. So that's 60, 10 each, 70, 80, 90. You know, I mean, the money's here, man. The money's here, so it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching, and you know, all these G.I. Joe books I'm keeping. I got mostly, it's like a couple books here I might sell or put out to sell. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.